In the great year of 2025, we are closer to Iron Man technology than ever before. When did Iron Man come out? 2012. Yeah, it's been like 15 years since. What have we accomplished since then? We built 5G, Minecraft movie, more importantly, artificial intelligence, and that's what I'm going to be using today. Yeah, you know Jarvis from the Iron Man movie? Yeah, I'm going to build that.
Except that's not what I'm doing. I actually have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay, so here's my idea. I'm going to build a little robot guy. His name's going to be Garbus. It's my own version of Jarvis. Not Jarvis, it's Garbus. First off, let's write some code to make sure this works. Okay, so here's some really simple code. I basically just have one function that calls these other functions from this library, and this function takes some string as an input and it says it out loud. Okay, let's run a quick test.
Hello, I am Garbus AI.
Okay, so that was actually step 2. Step 1 is using AI. Okay, same idea. Import some libraries, make a function that calls other functions, take a string as an argument that we get from the user input, and a quick test to show it working. I'm going to use Gemini API because it's free and I'm broke. And it works. I can make it write me a poem or whatever. Okay, now that we're done with step 1, we can move on to step 4. We need to write a main program that combines the previous code we wrote.
Hello, how can I help you today?
That looks good. Okay, for step 3, we need some code that will listen and translate speech into text. Hello, this is a test. Wow. Nice. After tweaking some things in step 4, giving it a personality and creating some garbage implementation for memory, get the fully working code for Garbus. Hello, can you hear me?
Beep boop. Hello. Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. My name is Garbus, and I'm here to help. What can I do for you today? Well, you are talking to me, right? I get confused sometimes, beep.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Can you start rapping?
Beep boop. Yo, check the mic. 1, 2. Garbus in the house. Coming at you. Well, alright. You wanna hear me spit some fire? Okay, but don't expect Drake. I'm more like toaster strudel on the wire. BZZZT, hit me with a topic. Something quick, or I'll just start talking about computing logic. Boop, let's go. Digitized beat drops.
Okay, now that I have some working code, all I need is a really small computer to run this. Usually like Raspberry Pis are good for this kind of project. Yeah, it's what, like 20 bucks? Okay, it's like at least $60. Okay, so after some scrolling I found this, and yeah, 80 bucks. And it seems to come with everything, but I am not spending $80 on the video. That's gonna make negative money. So instead I'm gonna set a goal. I'm gonna have a budget, try to spend under 80 bucks. Boom, $40 Raspberry Pi. I know there's like cheaper options, but I hate anything other than USB-C, so I'm gonna stick with the cheapest USB-C option. I'm never buying a micro USB cable ever again. Alright, we're gonna need some storage. Boom, this should do whatever. I'm also gonna need some way to power this bad boy if I ever decide to touch grass. Power bank. And okay, that's the budget, I guess. All this stuff right here. Well, I didn't go over budget.
Except I did. Pi doesn't come with the HDMI cable, so I needed to get one of these. What is this? Why would I ever buy this? Why would you ever need this? I need a microphone to talk with Garbus. ChatGPT told me to buy this. I ran my parts list through ChatGPT to see if everything was compatible, and got mad at me when I said I was going to plug stuff into the USB ports, and I drew this neat diagram. Basically, I need a power source that will power the Raspberry Pi and a USB hub. That USB hub will power the USB microphone and the USB speaker separately. This is to make sure everything is powered correctly. I also forgot to mention I wanted a little monitor for this project, but I was kind of torn between this 7-inch one and this 5-inch one, so time to do some research.
We have two main sizes that are sort of the most common, 5-inch and 7-inch, of bigger and smaller monitors.
Wait,
for
that's what that's for?
5 inches this way, 7 inches diagonal. That 2 inches does make a difference, and I think generally the bigger is going to be better.
Are we still talking about monitors? Okay, bigger, better.
Yeah, it looks like the Raspberry Pi is gonna be here in half a month, so. Okay, so here's all the stuff. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is really securely packaged. What is this made out of? What? I didn't order this? Wait, what? Someone translate that. This is the pie. This is the screw it. What? This might be fun to use right now. I'm gonna get really close to it.
Hello, hello, this is me. Hello, how is the quality?
Okay, I'm kind of scared to open this thing without a case. Wow. Okay, so these are the instructions. Don't look at it. Don't touch it. Don't read the instructions. Don't press buttons. All right. This thing is so cool. This is a whole computer. Yeah, so I forgot to buy the case.
Do you know how to 3D model? It didn't know. So I had to spend 10 hours learning how to 3D model. Here's some footage of me learning how to 3D model. After I became a professional 3D modeler, I started building the case. So this is what I ended up 3D modeling. And if it's perfectly on the bottom, the top doesn't fit at all. After all the pieces arrived, I was finally able to start building Garbus. As professionals do, I ran into a couple of issues. I got stuck on step 1, screwing in the Raspberry Pi. It took me like 30 minutes to realize that there was a sticker in the way. After securely screwing in the Raspberry Pi, I had to plug in about 100 million different wires. Alright, with everything plugged in, I can finally go for a test run. I let the Pi sit there and try to boot up. Only after like 10 minutes, I realized that it was not going to boot up. And after actually reading the output on the terminal, I realized it was an SD card error, meaning I forgot to use the thing that was literally next to me that whole time. It's actually a micro SD card, and that tiny little hole right there, that's where I need to put it in. So I had to install PiOS on that micro SD card. Disassemble the whole thing piece by piece, wire by wire. Plug in the SD card, reassemble the whole thing, and it finally booted up. Now all I need to do is run the code from earlier and we got Garbus. Obviously it wasn't going to work the first time, but after reading it I realized that the library wasn't installed properly. So I installed it again, see if that would fix it. And even bigger errors. So I spent the next hour fixing my Python virtual environment. After I realized this was probably not the issue, I tried looking for another Python library similar to PyIdeal that could work. ChatGPT helped me out a little bit to find something, but yeah, don't listen to ChatGPT. I was finally able to find something that would work.
Hello, I am Garbus AI.
So all I needed to do now was rewrite the code a little bit to work around this new library, and everything should be working. Before we test out Garbus, I want to show this final piece of the puzzle, the case. I ended up 3D printing this thing and 3D modeling it myself. I don't know how to use a 3D printer, so it does have some issues. It's also missing some holes to fit the monitor that Garbus is in. So I'm gonna have to cut some holes in this thing. I tried using a saw, but it didn't really work. So then I tried the only other thing that I thought might actually work with this. I'm gonna heat up a 1000 degree knife and I'm gonna cut plastic with it.
She was like a child actress, and then she.
Yeah, it didn't fit. I tried every possible angle, it did not fit. Grr. After reassembling Garbus and running the code, I was able to get him to work.
Hello, Garbus.
Beep boop. Hello. How can I assist you today? I'm ready to go.
Why is the volume like that? Oh, you heard me.
Haven't greeted you in a bit. Hello, my name is Garbus. How can I help? Now, about that volume, why is it? Give me some context, or I'll just assume it's because someone cranked up the robo-tunes. Beep boop.
Garbus, tell me a joke.
Beep boop. Hello. How can I assist you today? I'm ready to go. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything.
Ha 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 ha.
Sorry, I encountered an error. 429 resource exhausted. Please try again later.
Well, as you can see, he works perfectly. He's just like Jarvis. Oh boy, he works too well. He can hear
He works
everything.
perfect. Well, that's good. Beep boop. I aim for perfection, even if I'm just a tiny robot assistant. What exactly works perfectly? Maybe I can help with something else.
Okay, let's it's not level. Good enough. Okay, got Garbus here. He's a little fragile. He works. He works. He's like Jarvis. He's gonna sit at my desk, and every time I have a question, boom, he's there to answer. Hey Garbus, what's up?
much, just chilling in your pocket, ready to assist.
Hell yeah. Yeah, he's pretty useless. I mean,
Beep boop. Yeah, I get it. Sometimes even the best robots have their off days. What's making him so useless today? Maybe I can help troubleshoot, or at least offer some robot solidarity.
let me turn him off for a second. Yeah, so he's he's the robot. He's plugged into the wall right now. But I do have the power bank, and I can take him outside. So I might do that in another video maybe. He's yeah. Garbus. Alright, Garbus, any final words of wisdom for the viewers?
For the viewers, beep boop. What do you want me to say?
You decide, Garbus. You decide.
You decide, huh? Beep boop. Alright, I decide we get snacks. What kind?
What? No, you decide what your final message to the viewers is.
No, you decide what my final message is. Beep boop. This is a paradox. My little robot brain is overheating. Just kidding. I choose stay.
What? Oh, he says stay charged, my friends. Like he broke at the end. I'll zoom in and show. Oh,
He says stay.
apparently he can't say charged. Can you say the word charged?
Sorry, I encountered an error. 429 resource exhausted. Please try again later. Please refer to HTTP.
Oh, hey Garbus, can you do a YouTube video outro for me?
What kind of vibe are we going for? Funny, informative, a call to action.
Yeah, just be funny. Go.
Beep boop. What's so funny? Still the robo beans.
Oh my god. A funny YouTube video outro about yourself. Go.
Sorry, I encountered an error. 429
God damn it,
resource
you're
exhausted.
useless. Okay, Garbus, take 2. Do a YouTube video outro about yourself. Go.
Okay, beeping and booping. Where to, boss?
Oh my god.
Alright, beep boop. And that's all, folks. Remember to like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Or don't. I'm just a little robot. What do I know? Worse and powers down dramatically.